5'9" with the real red eyes, and we dying inside. Oh, bodies in fluoride.
What is good, y'all? This is JV here, back with another album review for today. Today we're getting into a K-pop album. We have AOA's Good Luck. I believe this is their 4th mini album so far. I've really loved AOA since I started listening to K-pop. At the time, they were pushing the Moya single, which was AOA Black, and since then I've basically followed them, you know, through Confused and Mini Skirt, Short Hair, you know, Like a Cat, Heart Attack. I've loved it all, even some of their Japanese material, like their TM Revolution track that they were marketing earlier this year. So finally they're back, and I gotta say, I was super hyped about this. I saw some of the teaser pictures. I stood away from the teaser videos that they put out because I wanted to see, you know, the full video in its complete form. And my overall quick thoughts on the track before I mean on the album before I go track by track. I gotta say that I think this is a pretty decent release by them. I was not let down by this release. It's a very interesting release though, in my opinion. The reason for that is that I think for the first time I felt like the project as a whole was better than the title track. And what I mean is, like, if you take the Heart Attack album, for example, the best song on Heart Attack, in my opinion, was Heart Attack. And same for, you know, Like a Cat, even though that was a really good mini album. They've always been super title song centric, but their albums have been very lukewarm, in my opinion. Great, but nothing, you know, crazy that, yo, you gotta listen to this other B-side track. But I think for the first time on this, not that they missed the mark, but that their title track was fine, but I think each of their B-side tracks, the album tracks, really held their own and actually were very well crafted. And it was interesting to see them divert from, you know, that Brave Brothers kind of sound that they have been really, you know, cemented in and flourishing in. But I'm glad to hear, you know, a different sound from them, and we got like a beach summer vibe, which is perfect. You know, it's warming up outside, so perfect, you know, placement and concept choice. I don't think it's their strongest concept that they've ever ran with. I still have to say that probably Like a Cat was their most fleshed out concept that they've put out in terms of, you know, just thematically and some of the production, some of the vocal, you know, stylings on that, and the music video itself. I feel like that was their most fleshed out comeback, but I feel like Good Luck is a solid one nonetheless. Gotta say, you know, they did a great job vocally. Production is clean on it. So gotta say I like this release. Not my favorite one, but let's get into the tracks. The first track we have is the title track, Good Luck. Yeah, I mean, I do like this song. I like those like low sax touches underneath. I gotta say that my favorite part of the song is not really I'm not super fond on the chorus, to be honest. For some reason, it just never really clicked on me. It's not that catchy to me. The melody, like, cemented in my head, but I don't find myself really enjoying it all that much. But what I do like is that little small section before the chorus drops, where it has kind of like a mini, like, I wouldn't say EDM, but a little centralized, you know, build up, and some of the light synths on there, and some of like the vocal ad libs on there, I think is really nice. Choa really comes through, and what I have to say, what I like about Good Luck the most is just the sheer amount of group participation on this one. They really came out. And what I like about this mini album is I feel like the members were showcasing a lot better, you know, like, other than just that, you know, Choa, Jimin kind of just ruling thing that we've gotten on previous AOA releases. Next we have 10 Seconds, by far my favorite track on the mini album. Love this song, put it on my playlist already for regular. I've revisited it the most. Vocally, they sound amazing. It definitely has like a retro 80s synth pop kind of touch. And speaking of synth pop, definitely loved like that video game sounding 16-bit synths that they incorporated into the song. The drums are moving, the tempo kind of flares up a little bit. Love this track. I think they did a fantastic job. Most notably, the production is just super clean and precise on this song, so I really love it. Next we have the song Cherry Pop. I think it's a fun song. I was definitely, and I don't know if this is just me, I did go back to check out the song to see if maybe I was just tripping, and I really do think that this song definitely reminds me of that Beauty song that Kim Hyung-jung put out, I think in what, like 2014 or something like that. I can't remember, on his Timing mini album, which I was a big fan of. So that's why as soon as I heard Cherry Pop, I was like, oh, this is definitely giving me the same vibe as that. So I really enjoyed that. Next we have Crazy Boy, which, and I hate to keep comparing these songs to other songs, but like I'm definitely getting very, very similar vibes. This song sounds so much like Number 9 by Tiara, and I'm not saying that in like a jacking kind of way, like they jack their style or they jack their sound. No, but it definitely has the way the kind of guitars are strumming underneath, and we have that real, defined bass hits along. It kind of has like that southwestern kind of out west feel to it, and then the way the lyrics and the whole chorus line really syncs up. Very reminiscent of something that we would have got like a couple years ago from a Tiara. So it was really cool hearing AOA on that kind of instrumental. This is definitely one of the most versatile projects I've heard them put out to date, for sure. And then lastly, we have Still Falls the Rain. Beautiful chorus on this one. This is basically, I guess, what you would call the power ballad of the mini album. And I gotta say, for an AOA mini album, this is a very, very energetic project. They don't have any super down-tempo moments, and as down-tempo as it gets, it Still Falls the Rain. Only critique I would have on this song is some of the English moments on it are a little weird, even down to the phrasing, still falls the rain. I don't know, I would imagine the rain still falls would maybe have been a better phrasing of that, maybe an English moment, I don't know. That sounded a little awkward, but a great song nonetheless. So yeah, my favorite songs on this mini album have to be 10 Seconds and Still Falls the Rain. Final thoughts on the project, quick little review for you guys. 5 tracks, I gotta say, in my opinion, this is their best mini album that they've put together, but as a title track, I feel like title track kind of got shown up by the B-side tracks, which I gotta admire that not all groups can do that. Certain groups I've really, really loved, like even Girls' Generation, for example. Up until recently, I didn't think that they made very good like projects. Like I liked their G mini album. I like the Mr. Mini album, and then I liked all of their title tracks and their Japanese stuff. But like, for example, they didn't make a lot of. I didn't think their albums were like great. I thought there was a lot of dull moments. And I think for the first time, I think AOA is finally getting into a groove. They're getting some momentum, and they're not a new group by any means, but I feel like for these past few years they've been really finding their sound. I feel like they're finally getting that group chemistry together. Everybody's really fitting into their roles. Choa's voice is getting better than ever. We're finally getting some Yuta and like Sohyun and all of them really showcasing their talents. And then Jimin's verses are sounding as sharp as ever. I feel like Jimin's skills definitely improved from her participation on Pretty Rap Star, just from a flow perspective and then some variation on there. And I heard that Jimin has writing credits on this mini album, so that's really, really dope. Curious as to what y'all thought about it, so in the comment section below, let me know what you thought about this mini album. What you think about Good Luck? Did you like this title track a lot? Did you dislike it? How do you think this compares to their previous releases? Are you like feeling the direction they're taking their music now? Because I definitely am. Curious as to what y'all think. Till next time, this is JV. I love you guys. Bye.